And welcome to another video. Here we are above Virginia City, Montana. Here's the coordinates and the time I was there. Here's the app. I think it's on Highway 287. It's a dirt road, about 5 miles, no problem. Here it is on the first day. From the view of the cab, I thought to myself, yeah, this is a good place. Beautiful morning. What I like about this bluff here above Virginia City was the fact that the van was shielded by trees there. Afternoon sun in this van is not a good thing, so I have a tarp on the other side for the morning sun if I need it, but it's real nice to get the shading from the afternoon. So here it is, first morning, and it was about an hour sitting, and obviously a beautiful day, no clouds, not a sound. This was one thing I really appreciated about this location. There was nothing. On Tin Cup Road, my previous camp, I was about 100 meters away from a dirt road, people going back and forth. So that was there. And some people were going through camp every once in a while, walking their dogs and so forth. But up here, there weren't nothing. Yeah, and I really appreciated that. And so this morning was particularly good. And what I like about these time-lapse photographies, these photographs, is watching the shadow move across the screen as time goes on. As I said, these are 15:1 videos, so every minute that you're looking at it is 15 minutes for the sitter. That would be me. So here I am, top of this bluff. I thought, yeah, this is good. This is real good. And I enjoyed myself quite a bit here. So I'm just gonna be quiet and let you take in the last couple minutes of this sitting before we move on to the next one. Okay, this was a real good sitting. But things changed the next day, let me tell you. Sitting up in my usual place, I could see the clouds coming in, obviously the rain. And this was the first attempt on the next day. lasted about 2 minutes. And the second shot that I don't have, camera fell over, so I got a good shot of the weeds there for a while. So this day was pretty much a bust. It didn't work out well at all, so I figured, okay, I'll start again another day, right? Plan B. Okay, so yeah, I was in for a surprise this morning for sure. I'm not sure what was going on at the beginning here. I'm sitting like I usually sit. Everything seemed normal. Everything seemed fine. Beautiful day, you know, okay. But something was very different. I couldn't figure it out. It was like, you know, I'd made this metaphor before where the mud settles at the bottom of the lake. You know, well, it had already settled by the time I got there. I just sat down and it was instantaneous practically. I was waiting for the thoughts to come, but they just weren't happening. I thought, what? No. Would I get some sleep or, I don't know, food, my diet? I was pretty steady, you know. I keep my diet pretty steady. So I thought, well, just enjoy the ride, right? So I did. And this was about a 45-minute sitting, nothing special, not trying to break the bank here. Really enjoying the morning, you know. And it reminded me of the time I spent sitting next to the tree at Tin Cup Road, my previous campsite. I thought, well, this is kind of similar. Couldn't quite figure it. It was different, you know. Again, I'm just starting out, not trying to, you know, figure out the meaning of the universe here in the first week, but there was something different about this particular place, and I couldn't figure it. I wasn't going to interrupt nothing, start walking around, so I just enjoyed it for what it was. Maybe it was something, maybe it weren't nothing, but anyway, I'll just be quiet here and let you take in the next couple minutes. Okay, so there it was. So then I started looking around. So I took a photograph. There's my bench and my table. My table's kind of got these little threads on the bottom so I can level it out. I mean, if you're aware, there are no level spots out here. I mean, you know, they just don't happen except for luck. It turns out I was sitting on a rock, a big one. It was like these smaller ones. Well, you couldn't call them smaller rocks, but anyway, they were all sitting around this area. And this rock area was on the bluff, obviously, and where I sat my table and my bench. I didn't see it at first. I thought, well, this is kind of flat. But then I started looking around because it's such an unusual experience. And it turns out I'm sitting on a big rock. Now, I'm not sure if it's ley line or, you know, some people say rocks are, you know, maybe they have quartz in them or vibrations or frequencies, something. Anyway, it's noted that this was unusual, and in fact, I was on a rock. And now I got a picture of close up. Now, maybe some of you mineralogists out there can figure out what this is. I think this is basalt, right? I don't think it's granite. In any case, it is definitely noted that, like sitting next to that tree, there was something different here for sure. There was something different. But again, I don't know for sure if that's long term or short term or whatever, but it's noted, definitely. Very unusual. So there it is. Photograph one morning. Just a beautiful spot. It's definitely on my must see again list. Making my rounds. Yeah, a real nice place. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the open trail.